the sword that cuts demons, the staff that subdues demons, the mirror that reflects demons in Buddhism. Dharma Master Xuanhua's talk in Vietnam, 1974. Today, I would first like to say that we must study a certain sutra. This sutra is the mirror that reflects demons in Buddhism, the staff that subdues demons in Buddhism, and the sword that cuts down demons in Buddhism. What sutra is that? It is the Shurangama Sutra. The Shurangama Sutra opens up our wisdom, yet today it is disparaged by scholars around the world. What do they say? They say that this sutra is false, not authentic. Why do they say the Shurangama Sutra is false while we still study it? Because the Shurangama Sutra has its own unique value and is worthy of our careful research. This sutra points out all the deviant knowledge and views of externalist and heterodox paths, those understandings not in line with Buddhism, very clearly. Therefore, this sutra is the precious mirror that reveals demons, the staff that subdues them, and the sword that cuts them down. Thus, if everyone thoroughly understands the Shurangama Sutra, demons and heretics will naturally vanish, and there will be no more war in the world. Mankind will find peace once again. That's why this sutra is so important. Young people today should diligently study Buddhist teachings. How should you study them? I advocate that everyone should wholeheartedly and thoroughly study the Shurangama Sutra. This sutra helps open up wisdom. If everyone can understand the Shurangama Sutra, one could say that you have nearly mastered Buddhist teachings, especially the Shurangama mantra, which is truly inconceivable. There was a layperson named Quan Trong. He could reason and figure out many things, but he could not understand the Shurangama mantra. Why couldn't he figure it out no matter how hard he tried? Because the Shurangama mantra has a power beyond comprehension. In Buddhism, people call the Shurangama mantra divine words. Why is it called divine words? Because it is so wondrous that it cannot be fully described. If any of you can recite and memorize the Shurangama mantra, you will have 84,000 Vajra treasury bodhisattvas constantly protecting and supporting you. The Shurangama mantra is the most powerful mantra and also the longest, containing more than 2,320 words. Young people should aspire to learn the Shurangama mantra, recite the Shurangama Sutra, hold the sutra and memorize it, and also memorize the mantra. In doing so, the roots of your Buddhist studies will grow very deep indeed. Devotee, Venerable Master, you instruct us all to read the Shurangama Sutra and to memorize it. May I ask, what does the Shurangama Sutra explain, and why do we have to read it and recite it? Can we get by without reading it? Venerable Master, if you want to know what the sutra explains, you must read it. If you don't want to know, then you don't even need to ask this question. Why don't you introduce the Diamond Sutra, like how the sixth patriarch was enlightened upon hearing the Diamond Sutra? Why don't you introduce the sixth patriarch's Platform Sutra, which tells of his enlightenment? Why only introduce the Shurangama Sutra? I spoke last night about the importance of the Shurangama Sutra. When the Buddha's teaching disappears, the Shurangama Sutra will be the first to go. Once it is gone, the world will be overrun by demons and ghosts. In this world, there are 5 great demon armies. The Shurangama mantra, contained within the Shurangama Sutra, has 5 divisions that control and subdue these 5 demon armies. If no one recites the Shurangama mantra, the world will be destroyed and overrun by unimaginable hordes of demons and ghosts. Right now, they don't let you see them or hear them, nor do they dare to appear, because the Shurangama mantra exists in this world. Wherever someone recites the Shurangama mantra, demons and ghosts dare not appear there. Venerable Master, in Cantonese they call it casting spells on the head. Is this real? Many people have personally experienced it. As Buddhist students, how should we view this kind of sorcery? Why does so much evil exist? There are hundreds and thousands of strange things in this world. Why? Because the earth is vast and the oceans are wide. How could there not be some strange phenomena? But in the end, we must hold to a proper mind, cultivate ourselves, manage our families, govern our countries, and bring peace to the world. With a proper mind, heterodox paths and externalist teachings have no power over us. If you were afflicted by such spells, it is because your mind was not righteous to begin with. so those spells could affect you. But with a proper mind, no demon can defeat you. No matter how strong their spells, they won't work. I have just recommended that you study the Shurangama Sutra and recite the Shurangama mantra. If you can memorize the mantra, then no spell can affect you. It won't work. The Shurangama mantra can shatter all the demonic nets and destroy the magic of heterodox teachings. Its power is inconceivable. If you don't want to be disturbed by demonic spells, recite the Shurangama mantra. Didn't I just say? Whoever sincerely recites the Shurangama mantra will be protected by 84,000 Vajra treasury bodhisattvas. When should we recite the Shurangama mantra, Venerable Master? You don't have to wait until you're bowing to the Buddha. In your daily life, walking, standing, sitting, lying down, you can recite it at any time. When you recite the Shurangama mantra, stray thoughts cannot intrude. It's like when you recite the name of Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, no stray thoughts arise. Practicing the Shurangama mantra is the same. It will help you attain samadhi. Samadhi is proper concentration, proper absorption. It helps your mind not to scatter and eliminates distracting thoughts. Devotee, Venerable Master, we don't know how to recite the Shurangama mantra, but we can recite the Great Compassion mantra and the 10 small mantras. Are these included in the Shurangama mantra? Venerable Master, although the Great Compassion mantra and the 10 small mantras are part of the morning recitation ceremony, they are not included in the Shurangama mantra. The Shurangama mantra itself comprises 5 assemblies corresponding to 5 divisions: the Buddha division, the Lotus division, the Precious Birth division, the Vajra division, and the Karma division. These 5 divisions govern the 5 directions. You say you don't know how to recite it. Well, you can learn it slowly. Everyone didn't know it at first. No one is born knowing how to recite the Shurangama mantra. If you were, you'd be a bodhisattva already. So if you don't know, you must learn. Don't say, I don't know, and then refuse to learn. If you refuse to learn, you will never graduate. If you say, I don't want to learn, I just want to graduate, that's impossible.